Hello everyone, I'm Extra87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie Part 62. In the previous video, we finished off Rufus's route after we defeated Zombie Emperor Round 2, and then we learned all about Elysium, the central plot element behind everything, kind of. So at least that seems to be. Now we're gonna do sub-stories.
Flap of Reminiscence activated.
Alright, fine, y'all win. So, what do we know about this sub-story? Kurt is embarrassed by it, right? Because they had the dialogue at the time. I didn't realize it because I think it was actually, they referenced it before daydreams were even introduced, but they talk about when Kurt and somebody else had to go to Saint Astraia and they didn't want to talk about it, so presumably they got embarrassed. As I'm sure you're all already aware, we have two founding principles here at Saint Astraia. The first is humility and austerity, and the second is service towards others. Because who was it? Ash? Is what? No, I just remember Kurt talking about it at some point. It may have been like at the start of like maybe Marines Act 2. So like before the Reverie Quarter, because it was like before the Reverie Quarter got introduced, I believe. Which is why it was kind of weird. Because they were like referencing an event that hadn't happened. And now that's just something that happens all the time in the game, which is I don't really like because the unlocks are randomized. At least I believe they're randomized. Like, you know, the tournament that keeps getting mentioned like every 2 videos, and I'm like, I can't do it. I haven't done the tournament. I didn't unlock the tournament. But yeah. These ideals are rooted in the real-world actions of our school's namesake. The story begins in the distant past. Recall our patron saint, the Lady Astraia. Approximately 900 years ago, when the capital was enshrouded in mysterious miasma, she was the miracle worker who saved countless lives. It was thanks to her efforts that the then Emperor Astorius Rezarnor II was able to relocate his people and vassals to St. Arc. The words and principles she left behind serve as our spiritual support today. Yawn.
Close to half a year has passed since the end of the war.
Puts their finger on their middle ring. I feel like it's like index, or I mean, usually the ring is for like, you know, wedding stuff, but
It's already been a while since Saint Astraia opened back up after a temporary break.
I don't know. I don't wear rings. I don't know ring etiquette now I think about it. Maybe wearing them on your middle ring is normal. I don't know.
Recently, all kinds of stuff's been going on in Crossbell, and Prince Olivert even got married. But despite everything going on in the world beyond these walls, the drudgery of my days remain entirely unchanged. Yep. Welcome to my teenage purgatory.
Wah, I'm so rich. Wah. Micah, hey Micah, are you even listening? Are you're the dude's sister? I only realized that because it just got brought up in the Mirror thing. I forget his name. I want to say Walter? What? The guy who's always lifting? That guy? Wasn't I? I knew you were off in La La Land. Anyway, your big brother goes to the famous Thor's Military Academy, right? I read the Imperial Times about all the amazing students who helped end the war and everything. Do you think you could introduce me to your brother? Wayne. I knew it was a W. Yeah, you don't want that. He's a ball of misery, annoying, and never stops to catch his breath. We're talking all brawn and no brain. Dang, you're mega harsh on him. What a shame. You're such a lucky individual, and yet your poor brother. How pitiful. Bro's got this friend, Stark. He's a real lady killer. I haven't seen him lately. And gone are the days of full-page magazine spreads of Prince Cedric and Lord Rufus. Need more hotties in my life. You really are something else, you know that? You've been super out of it as late, so I thought it might have something to do with the recent coma incidents. I'm an idiot for worrying about you. You mean the rumors that have been the talk of the school? The very same. A grand mystery unfolding at our very own Santa Astraia. Isn't it kind of weirdly exciting? Healthy, energetic young girls suddenly falling into comas without rhyme or reason? After being out for half a day, they suddenly wake up only for their memory of the incident to be totally blank. There've already been 6 victims. Anyone could be next. Hey Micah, what do you think? Is there foul play at work? I mean, it's probably just one big coincidence, right? People around here got all kinds of pin-up exhaustion and stuff. You can be such a downer sometimes, you know that? We've had victims in our own class, yet you couldn't care less. I personally think this is the result of someone casting a curse. Fortune telling was popular at school last year, but you never know about curses. That's totes possible. And then when you consider the 7 mysteries of Saint Astraia, everything's just so boring. Can't believe we have to sit through 3 more years of this. Hey, you're just lucky you're not down in the salt mines, alright? This is Erebonia. Child labor is encouraged. Oh. How'd he get his hair so long? Hello, Vision of Beauty spot at 10 o'clock. Who the heck is that? Micah? Leave her. Girl's in another world right now. Saint Astraia's Violet in Bloom. This is where the student suddenly collapsed, huh? It is pretty out of sight. I could totally see some creeps skulking around here. The security guard said he hadn't heard word of any intruders. Correct, we have no clues, and this entire situation is shrouded in mystery. There have been 6 girls who've been collapsed, and I can't allow there to be any more victims. It really is awful. Chin up, okay? We're gonna solve this mystery no matter what. Hey, wait, is that who I think it is? Oh yeah, because I think Elliot was the one who mentioned it. Or something. It is indeed, the cavalry has arrived! Elliot doesn't have to be in disguise. Long time no see, everyone. Hope you weren't waiting too long. I see, so Elliot's gonna be helping with our investigation. Why does Kurt need to be in disguise, by the way? Hey, didn't mean to surprise you all. Truth be told, I've been visiting here off and on as a provisional music lecturer. And while I may not be a permanent member of the faculty, I still want to do what I can to make this place a safe place for the students. I guess since you work here, it's okay. I mean, I don't know if they have an explicit no boys allowed clause. Thank you so much. It means a lot having you here. Glad to be of service. And I gotta say, seeing you all in Saint Astraia uniforms is quite a sight. Especially a certain someone over there. But hey, you rock it.
Not even sure what to say to that, quite frankly. How did it come to this?
It all started a few days ago. The story of me, Kurt Vander, becoming Erebonia's most beautiful lass. There's another way to put it, really. Students have been falling into a deep sleep without warning at the academy. Must have been some root behind the phenomenon. Her Highness will be returning to school next week, and I'd rather this didn't stay unsolved for her arrival. Eva's just patrolling the grounds. Could I ask for your assistance? Absolutely, we'd love to help. Ash, Allie, and the instructor are all out right now. But even if the whole group can't join, me, Muse, and Kurt can put in double time for this. What she said. The instructor would never turn you down if you were here. It's only right that we help not only you as his sister, but the princess as well. I, of course, wholeheartedly agree. I'm sure Instructor Toa will more than approve if we frame this as part of our extracurricular activities. Just let us know what you need from us. Thank goodness, it's a relief to hear you say yes. I knew Reem was away, so I wasn't sure how this little meeting was going to go. So maybe it would work out for the better, even. How so? Well, a smaller group allows us to be discreet. There are currently no signs that this is malicious in nature, but I prefer not to worry the students or their guardians. Good point. The circumstances are too vague to be causing a panic. It'd definitely be better to keep this on the down low. I have an idea. Why don't we dress up as students to Saint Astraia? You and Una could do that, yes? I'll have to provide assistance from the sidelines, but there's not much we can do to solve that. Yeah, unfortunately, if I learn anything on the inside, I'll let you know. Sidelines, that won't do. It'll have to do, Muse. What makes you so certain of that? There's some very strange circumstances. No telling what danger we'll run into while in sight. If it does turn out to be something malicious, the student body as a whole could very well be in grave danger. Could you do anything from the sidelines then? No, you must come with us. Kurt Vander disagrees. Muse? Don't tell me. You'll see everything to me. Kurt Vander was not ashamed. He knows he's beautiful. Adios, help me? The skirt is so uncomfortable. I never realized how defenseless they make you feel. Plus, Muse had me drink that weird secret witch's brew. Now even my voice is different. Okay, I was wondering about the voice. I just assumed magic, but... I just have to remind myself that this is for the royal family. This is so they can be at peace. Curtina, are you okay? Yes, I am fine. Let us hurry and investigate the rest of the school. I just want this to be done and over with. Right, I'm counting on ya. Hey, now don't get all shy on us. As far as you can tell, you look perfectly fine. Just relax. Couldn't you have just said, hey, I'm here to visit my sister? You don't know her. She's, in a different class. She's right. Be more confident in yourself. I know you can do it, Cortina. Be more confident? Seriously? Have my sympathies, Kurt. Anyway, let's get down to business. I think there are two possibilities here. Either there's some kind of sleeping gas, or someone is using a drug to commit a criminal act. We don't have much in the way of clues yet, so we should approach this from both angles. Good idea. Then let's... Aren't you from the middle school section? Oopsie, caught red-handed. Sorry, President Elise. Haven't seen them around before, so I couldn't help be a little nosy. Wowzers, so you're investigating the Coma incidents? So much for us being discreet. Wasn't that the whole point of Kurt being in disguise? Thank you so much for coming all the way here to help. You're all my heroes. This is a serious matter, you know? If possible, I'd really appreciate it if you kept us all on the down low. We wouldn't want rumors traveling through the school. Ah, come on, I never say anything. My lips are sealed. Doubt. Mostly? Fine, you already know what's going on. At this point, it might be better off having her cooperate with our investigation. I mean, couldn't you just say, hey, we're friends with Elliot and we're talking? You didn't have to reveal everything. God, you guys suck as spies. Joshua would have figured out who the damn culprit is by now. Guess she's coming along. We can use a guide anyway. Exactly. Musa and I were going to do that, but I think we stand out too much. Exactly. President Elise can't enter a room without commanding its attention. I'm also not up to date on the latest rumors here, so an actual student might be the best fit. Oh gosh, for real? Awesome. How lucky am I? Please calm down. Listen carefully, Micah. There's no telling what sort of danger lurks at the center of this mystery. Now, normally I'd never allow for this, but this time around we have the perfect escort, so just don't forget this is an exception. An escort who? This young lady is a swordsman recognized by the royal family. With her here, our safety ought to be assured. Also, she's too old for you. You have no shot. If you're in middle school, no way. Even late middle school, nope.
Hi. My name's Micah.
Nope. Kurt? Kurt?
May I ask yours?
My name is Cortina. I know full well how tormented by fear and uncertainty you all must be. But I vow to solve this mystery alongside my companions.
So says Cortina Vander.
It is but for a short time, but I look forward to working with you, Micah.
Oh, Adios above. She's lovely.
Hmm? Did I say something odd?
Oh boy. Kurt's in for it now. This is the drama I live for. Give it a rest. Micah, make sure to be on your best behavior. About that ring of yours. It's not against the rules to wear jewelry, but do take care with something that valuable. Very ominous close-up on the ring. That's definitely going to be important. Whoops. My bad. I'll be more careful. Tina, huh? Can't believe I get to work with her. I'm the luckiest girl at Astraia. Thus did Micah join the investigation team. The group then split into two. After seeing off Elise, who had student council duties to attend to, they began to look around the school. And we're here. This is the roof. We've seen roofs before. Site of another incident, huh? Whoa, nice vibe up here. Right, the view is sublime. It's always crowded up here during lunch. People are rarely up here after school, but every now and then you get girls doing little clandestine meetups. Really? Talk about classic girl academy cliche. Not that I'm interested in that sort of thing. Ah, she's beautiful. I hate to admit it, but he really does pull the uniform off well. Adios, help me. My fish out of water feeling aside, I have to make sure this girl doesn't figure out who I am. The three of them split up to search for clues on the roof. However, I didn't really turn anything up. This is a normal open space, no holes for gas leakage or anything. The incident occurred at lunch. Even if it was someone on the inside, I find it hard to believe they'd be able to pull it off in front of so many people. Actually, I was present when it happened. One of the upperclassmen was talking, and then all of a sudden she just collapsed. I called for a teacher and everything. It took half a day for her to wake up. In the end, they said it was anemia. Well, that's not entirely implausible, but Cortina Vander still thinks it's suspicious. Anyway, ladies, I say it's about time we hit the next spot. Instructor Elliot! Hey, practicing during your time off. We'd love to see it. Of course, there's barely any time left for the next concert. Instructor Elliot, could I ask for your help after school? Oh my, you're quite the popular one. Remember, Elliot, be responsible. Elliot, be responsible. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. This is what it feels like to be Irene? Actually, there's something I'd like to bend your ear about, if you don't mind. Do you happen to know anything about the coma incidents happening at St. Astraia? As it so happens, yes, one of the incidents took place in this music room. It was when the middle school girls came here to clean after school. One of them suddenly collapsed as they were preparing for the club. I was next to her at the time. She really did faint out of nowhere. It was terrifying. I see. She was next to her but unaffected. And according to one of the younger students, there was a middle schooler who collapsed during class too. Rumor has it most of the incidents have been during break time or after school, but I guess it's not a definite thing. So there are cases that don't fit the MO. Could you explain in more detail? We've done the rounds, but we still don't have any real clues. By the way, where are we? The first floor of the middle school? People barely come here because it's really all it really has is the prep room and storehouse. I see, and no incidents have happened here, right? Either way, we should still check it out. No sign of the lock being forced open, or anything out of the ordinary, really. Yeah, and judging by all the dust, this place hasn't been touched in at least 2 weeks. They're both incredible. I'm so glad I came along. Yuna's super reliable and smart. And Cortina's just so beautiful and... Hey, so it doesn't have to be related to the coma incidents, but... Have you noticed anything weird around here? Any problems? Let's see. Nothing I can think of, honestly. Outside of this coma stuff, it's been so peaceful, like maddeningly so. Oh, but come to think of it, something come to mind? It's completely unrelated, but I actually found this ring around here. Check it out. It paralyzes people who look at it. Wow. Looks like it cost a pretty mirror, that's for sure. I'm always getting lucky at stuff like this. For I am Micah, the goddess of fortune. The goddess of fortune, right. She's certainly an interesting girl. And I certainly know someone on the opposite end of the luck spectrum. His name is Kurt Vander. I went around with someone from Students' Council to check if anyone dropped any rings. Nobody laid claim to it, so I ended up getting to keep it for myself. Been carrying it around with me ever since. Though I know better to flaunt it all over the place. As she flaunts it. So it's your not-so-dirty little secret, eh? She's cunning as heck, but I can't fault her for it. The class bell. Time flies when you're Cortina Vander. Since we've done the rounds, let's regroup with Muse and the others to exchange info. You're already leaving? In that case, I'll talk to the teachers and get them to let me help you during class. Micah, you really don't have to... It's no big deal, Lady Cortina. Anything for you. Alright, Kurt. Time for plan B. I feel bad, but this is best for everyone. Oh, don't rip off our wig. / extensions, or whatever. Micah, there's no telling what dangers could await us. I don't want to put you in harm's way. Let us take it from here, please. Lady Cortina. Thanks so much for showing us around, Micah. Make sure you get back to class. Good day to you. In this episode of Trails into Reverie, Kurt seduces a middle schooler. Be still, my pupubescent heart. Prepubescent. It's one of those words you only ever see said in the context of like prepubescent? Prepubescent? I don't know, it just sounds, the more I say it, the more wrong it sounds. So I wanted to add the pre, not just the pubescent. Gotta keep my head in the game. Lose track of her now, Where's I better stash the ring? Wait, come to think of it, did I actually find this ring? And was it really around here? My memories are kinda... Oh, you're gonna get comaed. Well, that's not normal. Whatever, now's not the time for this. Wait for me, Lady Cortina. It's an evil ring. Pseudo Council President Office class time. I see, so even you guys weren't able to figure out what's going on. Unfortunately, we did at least check out all the places where it happened. But they were scattered all throughout the campus grounds, and there was nothing odd about any of them. The roof, a classroom, the hallway, the rose garden, it's kind of hard to believe there's been some kind of gas leak at so many disparate spots. Yeah, it doesn't seem natural. Which means there's a perpetrator here. In the time we spent interviewing people, we found no commonalities between victims. In other words, it's indiscriminate. The perp is just picking targets at random. Is that really possible? That's the question. We have to figure out their modus operandi. Most of the incidents took place during breaks or after class when there were people around. How do you have a criminal picking a victim based on 0 criteria out of a large crowd of people? This doesn't seem likely. I feel like we're so close, but something is eluding us. Think about it. Such a bizarre set of incidents. No matter how much you look into it, it feels like we're grabbing at thin air. Maybe it really is the fault of that good luck charm. Oh yeah, that one girl talked about the rumors circulating around campus. High school girls seem to love that sort of occult-esque stuff. Occult, huh? Might not just be a rumor after all. Elliot? I do not like where this is headed. I see there's a third possibility we hadn't considered. Yeah, it's not entirely impossible. What if there was something capable of causing an unexplainable phenomenon? I'm sure you guys are familiar with what I'm getting at. Wait, you can't mean an artifact? Bingo, you come across them a few times. As he shows a flashback of something that they were totally not there for. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Which one is... Oh, is that the lamp thing? That was a side quest, though. I don't know if it actually had, like, a model. I remember there's that one artifact where, Reen has to equip it and he, like, gets to cast real good for a little bit. So-called gifts of the goddess, incapable of being analyzed with modern technology. And when it comes to incidents caused by artifacts, then one thing's for sure. There must be an activation trigger. Yeah, we need to approach this from a different angle. Have you noticed anything, a connecting thread we might have overlooked? Yeah, you mentioned it. There's something that's been nagging me this whole time. Something that might tie everything together. The female student? What? He was I don't know what you mean by female student. I was just talking about the girl. I don't even know what the question is. It's not the middle school section because it's been in many different places. What does the female disguise mean? I don't see what Kurt has to do with anything. The middle school section. It did come out quite a few times. Most of the places where incidents occurred in public. On the flip side, there were spots where the middle school girls gathered as well. What even was the question? Something that might tie everything together. But I mean, they said several locations that were not in the middle school section, so I assumed that wasn't it. There were all spots where the middle school girls gathered as well. And the biggest hint of all of them is the incident that took place in the middle school classroom. That was the only instance of someone losing consciousness in a classroom, right? I heard that was actually Micah's class. We should talk to her again and get... Because that's what I was saying, Micah. Like, Micah's, suspicious. Or not really suspicious, but like, she's the linchpin here, who we need to go talk to again. But apparently that's not what female student meant. We sent her back to class, didn't we? Darn, guess we'll talk to her during the next break between classes. Thank goodness, I figured you'd all be here. Elise, what's wrong? I'm hoping this is nothing serious, but... You know that one girl, Micah? One of the teachers reported that she hadn't come back to class. Seriously? That's odd. We parted ways with her at the middle school section hallway. Now you mention it. I rather doubt she actually went back to class. This is concerning. Agreed. Let's look for her, just in case. Last time we saw her was around here. What in the world is this? What? Cortina is sensing something strange in the neighborhood. It's coming down those stairs. That should be the storage area, though. Something doesn't seem right. So anyway, we started blasting. What the heck? Magic circle. No, a teleportation circle connected to somewhere else. Micah could have wandered through it, as much as I hate to entertain the possibility. Either way, we have to go and see. It might be connected to the coma incidents. Agreed, it's highly likely there are dangers ahead, and we're the only ones qualified to investigate. Just to be safe, let's go through with a group of 4 and leave someone behind to keep watch. Have fun, Elise. A wise idea, and I think one of you'd best be suited to put it into practice, Elliot. What? No. The students all know you well. You can easily keep them away. They know you well. You're the damn president. Good point. I'll leave the rest to you guys, new Class 7. What? Understood. Once we're prepared, we're charging in. The hell no. Screw you, Elise. Trying to weasel your way into the party. Where are we? There's some kind of church. Wait, I know this place. We're inside the structure that played host to the events immediately preceding the Great Twilight. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, it looked familiar. At first I was thinking the castle in, Lemaire? That's the name of the place? Or is that just the name of the province? Wherever, Lohengrin Castle. And then I was thinking the, place. The Spiral. It can't be. Now, us being here makes approximately 0 sense, but whatever. The Grawl of Erebos? Has to be, but why are we inside it again now? So we can break up the banging theme? This is just speculation on my part. The Grawl of Erebos was originally a primal ground that existed beneath Heimdall Cathedral. We're in the damn church. School. We suppose that it was moved to the Krell Imperial Villa. Part of it was left behind. Huh? Then Astraia is situated close to the cathedral now that you mention it. This has been under the school for 900 years now. Unreal. I don't see some specific reason why a portal leading here showed up in the actual school building all of a sudden, though. Even if we found the cause, I'm honestly not sure we're up to handling it by ourselves. Gotta do something for Micah and for the school. We might not have been able to save our instructor Emilium when we last were in the Grawl. We've grown both as a team and as individuals since then. Just like my hair has grown, long and luscious. This is as good a time as any to show just how much. I want to tend to Saint Astraia, so that's all the more reason I want to protect it. Let's put an end to whatever's turning these girls' halcyon school days into a waking nightmare. I am Elliot. Stay alert, everyone. There's no telling what's waiting for us up ahead. These MFers trying to throw me into combat with Elise instead of Elliot. Like I'm gonna fall for that. Okay.
Oh, look at them all. Monsters, just like the ones in the Grawl of Erebos.
So they really are connected. All the more reason to hurry.
I'm ready.
That feeling we had is only getting worse.
They're in disarray.
Kurt, you're not supposed to sound like that, Kurt.
My turn.
Kurt! Cortina!
Right.
I was wondering if he was gonna have combat lines
Let's fall back. Later.
in the Cortina voice. I mean, you have overworld stuff at least.
Victory is assured.
I see a strong monster. Careful.
Huh? What am I doing here? If I remember correctly, I found a weird presence and... After that, Alright, why did I forget? I wonder how Gertine and the others are doing. Has the investigation been doing okay? Not like I'm crushing on her or anything. She's just strong and cool and reliable, and I've known her for approximately 2 hours. But wait. Am I? Huh. Guess I never knew I like girls. Who cares if I like girls? These feelings are real. Based. Tina, save me. What was that dream just now? Whoa, where the heck am I? It's total Creepsville in here. How'd I end up... What's going on here? Damn demon bat. I hadn't signed up for a demon bat.
Cortina? Your voice.
I'm sorry for deceiving you about who I really am, Micah. But fear not. I'm here to save you.
Looks like we barely made it in time. Is this what I think it is? No mistaking it. That's a devil. But in the Micah's ring is actually an artifact that steals away vitality. And that being... And the being they used her to gather power stands before us at last. It'd be one thing if the Twilight was still happening, but now? Leave the conjecture for later. We can't let this thing run loose. Right, it's not at full strength yet, so let's dispatch it while we can. Prior to that, I don't care what the heck you are, we're taking you down.
You look scary. Watch out.
Let's go!
Keep it up.
Feels weird to
I'll
not
care
just
for
be
you.
auto one-shot.
Thank you.
Not today!
Here to play.
Crash!
Can you
It's my turn.
buff anything? No, you're useless to me?
Marcus,
Pumped
activate.
up.
Can you buff anything? No, you're useless to me?
Let's go!
Can you buff anything? No, you're useless to me? Ah, shit. He doesn't have fucking... This is his thing, because it's the lore. Because this is before... Ah!
Now!
Bro, we do no damage. We do actually 0 damage. Okay, you're the only one that can buff herself?
My turn. An opening! There!
They're mine! Humped up!
Crash!
Go, Uno Power. Mighty Morphin Uno Power.
I'm here.
Yeah, 'cause there's no buffing here.
Let's go.
They're mine!
My turn. Here we go. That's one.
Now!
Nocturne Bell.
Bring it?
Oh yeah, that can't unbalance. I knew that.
Get him!
Too slow. Let's go. Huh, there.
They're mine!
Here to play.
Crash.
Any second now.
I'm here.
We'll get them.
It's time.
Keep it up! Yeah!
Oh wait, just regular attack
Now!
They're mine!
Now!
and regular
Let's go.
attack.
They're mine!
It's my turn. Let's go. Now you.
The only time Yuna's Burning Heart saves the day.
You've gotten a real handle on taking the lead on the field.
If only I could coax a certain someone to take the lead with me off the field.
God, she can't even have like a conversation with another character without being a boring one-dimensional piece of garbage. I mean, like, Muse literally has 2 lines. Haha, I'm so smart. Haha, me horny Reen. Jesus. Just a 3rd line. I just need a 3rd line. Aside from that. Looks like we did it. I should put an end to our slumbering affair. We should hurry back and tell Elise the good news. Ah, crap. Let's tell it out of here quick, guys. This was probably because the devil ruling over the space is gone. Can you stand? Let's get you out of this dreary place, back to where you belong. Middle school. As a reminder, middle school, Kurt. Afterwards. Did this ring belong to the founding pillar of the Academy? Like the Saint Astraia from all those years ago? Most likely. 900 years ago, Saint Astraia saved countless lives when calamity befell the Imperial capital. It was she who inspired the founding values of the Academy, and it's said that she possessed a mysterious ring. Known as the Ring of Salvation, it allegedly held the power to heal all wounds, all with the mere brush of a hand. Contacted Vita, and she confirmed that it actually existed back then. How does she know? She's not that old. Vita ain't no shit. I suspect it was hidden away in the primal ground and ended up resting beneath the Academy. When the Twilight happened, it partially recovered its abilities, and the rest is history. Wow, that's quite a story. Micah occasionally puts the ring on so all the dots connect. If those are the only times it activated, that lines up with the intel I got from Gaius. Evidently, there are past examples of demons trying to use artifacts. The fact that Micah's memories are tampered with leads credence to that, he said. See, I spoke with the rest of the student council members and nobody knew a thing about the ring. Then this was all the work of that demon. It seems likely that said demon tried to manifest during the Twilight. And since it was still incomplete, it used her to try and finish the job. Either that or was after something that managed to remain after the Twilight ended. There's no way to know. Glad we're gonna take care of it. I'm sure Saint Astraia is pleased as punch. Rest her soul. Bet you're right about that. I'll take responsibility for getting this ring to Gaius. I won't keep it for myself. I could wear it under my gloves. Nobody'd know I'd have it. We gotta make sure nobody ever uses it for evil ever again. Your efforts are very much appreciated. Everyone, I'm so grateful for all you've done for the Academy. By the way, I want to let you know that while Micah suffered some minor scrapes, she was otherwise perfectly fine. I'm sure we owe much of that to you, Kurt. It was nothing. I simply did what I had to. It's honestly extraordinary that she only got away with some scratches considering what she got wrapped up in. She's a lucky girl. Some might say the goddess of fortune. I suspect that Micah's always possessed strong spiritual power. Might be why the demon set its eyes on her. I see. Didn't throw a lot at the poor thing. I'm certain she'll be okay. She has her knight in shining armor after all. And she does get a load of a little heartbreaker over here. Given the situation, I can't really blame him. I just knew it was the right move to have him work in disguise. What's everyone going on about? Disguise? Was Elliot wearing a disguise? Hello, Micah, you with us or what? Huh? What's going on with you? You've been really out of it recently. Call me a creepy sheep because I got the wool pulled over my eyes so hard. Why is Adios forsaken me? Meltdown alert. You think she's sick? Wait, now that I think about it. I see, so you're Wayne's little sister. Talk about a coincidence. Either way, you should be proud of yourself. You did well. Whether it was Kurt or Cortina, I met a total hottie. Everything actually turned out all right in the end. Dang, I really am the goddess of luck.
Spring, the season in which yet another boring year begins. But it looks like my luck is alive and well. So much for drudgery. The future's now as wondrous as a violet in bloom.
I mean, it's okay. I have nothing really. I'm very middle of the road on that one. It didn't focus much on Elise, so it's better than I thought it was going to be. But also at the same time, I feel like there wasn't really much there. Like no real like character development or even exploring much of like an interesting, like something that happened off screen that would have been interesting to explore. It's just kind of a very meh one, I would say. I mean, I guess there's a tiny bit of like, oh, the devils and the Great Twilight stuff. That's basically kind of all you get like of substantial importance. But since there's no real like character development or anything in there,
Snap of reminiscence
it's kind of just
activated.
okay. Did take an awkward amount of time because we don't have enough time to do another sub story. I guess we could go do Lloyd for a little bit. Or what are the trials?
Available.
Muse Nadia. We would have to utilize some performance-enhancing drugs, but Nadia is set up. Muse, you're also kind of set up. Just take like a... I mean, we might need like certain statuses and stuff, but just make sure you can buff arts and make sure you can buff our defense if we need that. Because we can probably just let Nadia carry. Oh, we do. Like I said, we have to use some PEDs. I think you... Was it 123 or 124?
The cherry on top!
Muse, where the hell are you? I think it was 124, actually.
I only get cuter as I level up.
Okay, so let's take you to 124.
The cherry on top!
Who's level 129? Oh, Duvali's 128? The Arios? Green? Oh, Laura's 129. How the hell is Laura our highest level character? What? That's a little surprising. But yeah, let's look at this, I guess.
Trials available.
Oh, it was 123. Ah! Music, what the hell are you wearing? Hello. This woman's some kind of hotshot general in the Imperial Army, isn't she? Just standing there, waiting patiently. Yeah, she already feels so threatening. She's just standing there, menacingly. Right, that's General Aurelia Le Guin, also known as the Golden Rakshasa. Put on as trusted commanders, which makes her all the more dangerous to personally confront in battle. Who would have any hope of beating someone of her caliber? We can't take her head on. Meaning we gotta come up with a plan, and fast. Good thing we're two gals in our way around a scheme or three. Precisely, that's just what I was thinking. What do you say we show the General just what we're capable of when we work together? Sounds good to me.
What a passionate foe.
I mean, so she does... Aurelia's thing is that she does every status
How shall we
in the
play?
game.
It's me!
Have fun, music.
Nurse
I love
Nadia's
you.
here.
My next move should be... Ha!
It's me! Ha! Yeah!
You'll be fine, music.
It's me!
Okay, you have whatever that is. You're weak to Mirage.
Ha!
Oh, whoops! I should have S-craft.
That was low.
I mean, we can't. I mean, it's better to be lucky than good, man. I've said it before.
Yeah.
I'll say it again 1,000 times
How shall we play?
if need be.
It's me! How shall we play? Ha!
There's still hope.
Yeah! How shall we play?
If we actually win because she just can't fucking hit us, like we keep rezzing. Ah, shit. Bro, how are you gonna live through an S-craft? What the hell? I don't know if I can live through an S-craft. I mean, this is gonna do like 40k?
I'm sorry. Hesitated.
Is there any way to do that without craft guard? I don't think so. I think you literally need to have craft guard for that. Which means I'll never do that trial. Because I will never cast
swimming around.
whatever. I don't even remember what the spell is called. That's how based I am. I haven't cast craft guard since fucking Sky 3. Real talk. Ever since once it stopped being called Earthwall, I'm done. They changed the name, I'm out. I don't think there's any way to do that without, because you can't have a tag along in those. And it's physical. We could. So it did 24k. I mean, we could stack defense on them and just have the fight take forever. That's actually going to be kind of an interesting conundrum. Because I can't... I think if we stack defense and HP on them, they can live. But I don't really want to do much setup. Alright, let's just go pop over to Lloyd for a second. Just to round out the video, I guess. We have a couple talks here left to do, right? A couple story talks before we head out to do actual combat. I don't know who we're gonna use. We might actually bench Lloyd. Like when we get to our, I mean, right now it's just these two, but like in theory, if we're doing 4-man combat, I might bench Lloyd because we've used him a lot and he's OP. And we've only used a little Randy and no Toa and Machias, and very little Noelle, so. If we do get to pick a 4-man squad, I will probably bench Lloyd. I was a minor before I opened this store, never was the academic type. Didn't know how we were going to use a limited resource to help the evacuees and CGF get through this mess. Thank the big guy up top, those two came and they did, they're lifesavers. Couldn't be more grateful to Miss Toa for being so nice to my little Kimmy. Good luck to y'all out there, I'm praying for you. I remember you. Man, it's been so long, God the mains music is so good. Or mines. Because they have a mine. I mean, also I know it's a real place, but... Do we want anything here? We could get a gun. Apparently Machias and Noelle use the same gun. What? What? Or that, or they can both use it? I mean, you don't have the same equipment. I guess it's just that you can both use them, which is a little weird.
Welcome back, Randy. And it's good to see you're doing well, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd. Hey, Colin. It's good to see you too, Mr. Hayworth. I was leaving. Sophia told me you all managed to evacuate. Also, Rami told you've been a huge help around here, Inspector Regnitz. He was exaggerating, I assure you. All of us were able to make it here thanks to the Guardian Force's evacuation efforts. It pains you knowing that Mireille was gravely wounded protecting us. I can't help but feel partially responsible. I'm so sorry. Come on now, you don't have anything to feel sorry for. She would be the first to tell you she doesn't regret what she did. Besides, we wouldn't be managing to get by here if it weren't for you and Macchiato helping organize our supplies. Don't beat yourself up about that, okay? Thank you, I'll try not to. I admire how strong you are, Andy. Most people wouldn't have been able to stay so positive when someone they deeply care about's in a critical state. Hey, don't fucking stop bringing it up, man. Whoa there, pump the brakes, Macchiato. You got me and her all wrong. It's not like we're, you know, holding hands or nothing. Fucking disgusting like that. No creepy fetish shit. I mean, yeah, we're pretty close. We enlisted in the CGF around the same time, and she always looked out for me, even after the former commander had me discharged. Whether it was after I joined the SSF, after the cold incident, last independence bid, or even when I left to work in Arabonia. She never changed. She supported me no matter what. She camped on me like no one else ever had.
Murray, stay with us.
Randy, look after everyone for me. I know they're in good hands if they're with you.
I don't know why she put so much faith in someone who was kicked out of the CGF. Never got it. But the last thing I want to do is to let her down. I'll do whatever I have to make good on it. Because someone has to make the EDF answer for what they did. Andy. I once lost someone dear to me and found myself lost for a long time as a result. Well, I can't say I don't empathize with how you must be feeling, but allow me to offer a word of advice. Just as you care for others, others care about you the same way. Don't forget it. It's going to be a dangerous operation, and we're going to need to be very careful to come out of it on the other side. Value your life and take care of yourself. Also, don't forget you have allies, me included. I've got your back like I would one of my classmates. And I intend to do everything I can to support you as well. Me too, I want to help people the same way the nice lady helped us. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. You too, Colin. You guys are going to make me red as my hair, but yeah, I'm counting on you. I mean, Machias is pretty cool. I gotta give him that, man. Moxter, you're a real one. Machias, he's a real one. Never thought the day would come where he surpassed Eustace, but Machias is getting to shine, whereas Eustace is being used for fodder for the most unfunny jokes possible. Daddy said it's really dangerous to play outside right now, so I've got to stay indoors. Being stuck inside all the time is boring because there's no Sunday school. Then loads of visitors came and they've been playing with me in here. Telling Machi's been helping me study and they even taught me how to play Cat's Cradle. I got to become friends with Colin, so much fun stuff has happened. Always makes you forget that the state's undergoing a fascist coup. Nice lady who saved me looked like she was in so much pain. Her friends in the CGF and the people from Mines are in real trouble. Gotta do something. I want to do everything I can to help out. I'm used to transporting goods thanks to my brief experience in the army. I feel like you're used to transporting goods because you're, you know, a merchant? You don't have to worry about things here. Feel free to focus on your big mission. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to involve you in my personal issues. Anyway, let's take care of everything we discussed for the operation. Shouldn't be too difficult, as long as we pace ourselves. Yeah, that was a very nice scene. I like the kind of... I like Machias's points, and also just kind of seeing Randy be serious, right? Just like a reminder that he's still kind of like a dark character. But I think we'll go ahead and call it here. That gave us a little extra time. Did I talk to you? Oh yeah, you're a fishing guy. But yeah, because we'll probably be like a cutscene after we go into here, so we will wait, do that next time. I don't know, we might do another sub-story at the start of the next video, or we might do a little Lloyd action. Regardless, I'll need to set everyone up for combat. But that'll be something I can do in between videos. This is the last video of the day, so I got time to work on that between now and next time I record. But yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.